Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and I have a massive smile on my face because of what I'm looking at over here. I'll show you in a second, but you've probably seen it by the thumbnail anyway, because there's no way I can be hiding this from a thumbnail. I'm looking at all of my cars together for the first time in the beautiful sun, so thank you for the weather for coming out for this video. This is just a chill video showing you all the cars together. Super excited. I'm kind of one of those pinch myself moments, to be honest. To think that I own these is just mad, and all at once is even crazier. But we'll show you around all the cars, do all the other bits, all the other stuff that I do normally, and talk a little bit about them and kind of what's coming and going. Not like a full garage update, because you guys know a little bit, but just kind of telling you about how they kind of fit into the collection and the reason why these are the cars that I've stuck with for now. So, before we look at the cars, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, because there are some amazing videos coming, not just with these cars, but with some other cars as well. I can't say too much, I keep saying that, but there is something coming that's pretty special, so I'll let you know when it does happen. But subscribe, like the video, and share this one as well, because this one is a special one. All right, without further ado, Blue, let's show them the cars. And here they are, all of my cars together. The S-Class, the Performante, the Portofino, the 911 Carrera T, and the GT3 RS. 2 Porsches, 1 Ferrari, 1 Lamborghini, and a Mercedes. Genuinely, honestly, I can't stop the smile on my face. It's pretty special moment, actually, because I see these cars obviously at the house when they're parked together, but it's very different when you line them up and when the sun is shining in England, which is a very rare thing. I don't know where to start. Okay, fine, look, we're gonna start the S-Class. Let's do this and we'll walk through it. I know you guys have seen the cars before, but when they're together, it's just something a little bit special. S-Class, love this car. Everybody knows how much I love it. It's been on the fleet now for about 9-10 months nearly, so coming up to a year. It is time to change it. The change is coming. Everybody knows basically kind of what it is, but I haven't confirmed it yet, but I know it's happening very shortly. S-Class, love it, amazing. Love the plate on this car as well. Everybody comments on the plate on this car, the Lord plate. I think that will fit quite nicely on what the next car will be though. Don't you think, Blue? Yes, it will. Next up, the red Rosso Mars Performante. Hands down, I've said this in the video, and if you haven't seen it, go up there and watch that. Hands down, my favorite car I have ever owned. To drive, the noise, the drama, everything else, the handling, it's just, honestly, it's amazing. I can't keep saying it because everybody says, Anise, all right, stop going on about it now. But look at it, look at the color in the sun and how it sits as well. And
you know what I've just noticed?
What?
You left the lift up.
Did I? Oh, everybody's gonna go for that. I'll lower that down. Don't worry for when we do the night shots. I'll lower that down. But I have to be safe. I don't want to scratch the front coming out of this road here. Okay, moving on from the beautiful Performante, even though I don't want to because I love it so much. Should we just stop and admire it for a second? Beautiful, isn't it? Oh, it's so nice. Okay, let's move on. Next one, another red car, but this one, Rosso Corsa red Ferrari Portofino. Perfect in this weather. Probably my pick out of all the cars for today because beautiful. I think it's like 27, 28 degrees, something you're saying in the car. But the roof is off, the crema interior is looking amazing. And this is an interesting thing. You'll see across the range of cars that I've got a mixture of black as well as light interior. So the S-Class and the Portofino's got the light interior, everything else has got the kind of darker stuff. When the sun's out, this just looks amazing. It opens up the inside of the car. I think it looks so cool. And the track car definitely need the darker interior, so that's fine. But this car's amazing. You've seen in the previous video, and if you haven't seen it already, click up there and watch it, because I tell you how much this car, just how good the car is, honestly, and how loud it is. It is surprisingly loud, honestly. It's amazing. And looking so good as well. I love the carbon in the sun as well. It looks so nice. But these color, I mean, what do we prefer? I don't see, can anybody tell the difference between the Rosso Mars and the Rosso Corsa? It's a very similar red. Sometimes it's difficult to pick up on camera exactly the reds themselves, but just to have a look at them here, I think, to me, I don't know what you think, Blue, but they look pretty similar, don't they?
Yeah, to a point, yeah.
Pretty similar in the different kind of, in the sun, in the dark. I think that this color, the Rosso Mars, when there's not as much sun, it does look a little bit darker than this one. That's the only thing I can say. But in the sun, they both look amazing. This one maybe has a little bit more of a fleck in the paint, slightly maybe, but this one's more of a flatter color. So yeah, okay, Ferrari done, Lamborghini done. Let's move over to the other Porsche. The Porsche 911 Carrera T in its beautiful wrap in this, what sometimes looks on camera as white, actually honestly looks blue in person. Blue, you can agree with that, can't you? If
yeah.
if blue signs off that it's blue, it basically means it's blue.
Yeah, it definitely means
it's blue. Is. There we go.
No, it is.
That's the blue tick. He's going to put a tick on screen. He's going to put a tick on screen, isn't he?
Yeah,
that. Of course he is. Carrera T, amazing. These things have gone up in value. Driving this around for just like a daily drive, it's such a good car. Over 1,000 miles on this car already. just don't even want to change anything on it right now. I think it looks perfect. Contrast with the kind of black roof, because of course the roof comes off, and that's why this is quite good. It's not like convertible like a Targa, but the whole roof panel is a roof, it's a sunroof, so it literally does. The whole roof panel is a roof. The whole roof panel is a sunroof, so it basically does open up like it's a convertible. So really, really great in this weather, but it looks amazing in the sun. And actually my cars are, to be fair, quite clean right now. You know, I'm not very good at keeping my cars clean. I will stress I did not wash them. I did not wash them. The person who's watching this video knows who washed it. You guys know I have a driver now as well who helps me with other stuff, so he's taking care of them, thankfully, and they are looking nice and shiny. And last but not least is the 911 GT3 RS, which honestly, I know there was a mixed opinion about me changing it from lava orange, but I think this has complemented all the colors really well. Look at it in the sun, like you just see this kind of reflection here. It's got like a, this to me looks like a paint, even though everybody knows this is wrapped. I've talked about this in the video about it getting wrapped. Go and watch it, it's up there with all the other videos. This one's carrying the 99 AV plate, that one's still on its normal plate. So is the Ferrari, but I talked about, I think a little bit in the last video, if I didn't mention, that was actually on the wrong plate. It's being changed now, so confusion, but yeah, it's something to do with the one that was in Edinburgh. And then Oh Lord on there, and a niche V is on that one. Do I need to add another plate for another car coming? I'm just going to stand around and look at the cars for a little bit because it's the first time I'm seeing it. And then, of course, I'm going to take them out for a drive. I don't know if I'm going to get that on video. We'll definitely get some startups. Should we do a rev off?
Yeah.
Should we do a rev off? I don't want to wake people up in the local area because I feel like there's an old people's home nearby. I don't really want to wake them up because they're probably taking their afternoon nap. So we'll maybe get a little bit of a rev of each one and put this in this video so we can see which one's best. And then you guys can let me know in the comments, but just take it in all its glory. It's so amazing. Worked so hard to get this. I know sometimes people mention dumb stuff in the comments, like people saying, oh, my dad sold a company for 420 million or something like that. Again, I've said it many times. If anybody can find that 420 million, lend it to me, because you'll see a hypercar here. You'll probably see a Bugatti, Pagani and everything else here if I had that 420 million. So yeah, I work hard for this, but it's a real pinch myself moment to do that, but kind of before the age of 28, because my birthday is coming up soon. But yeah, okay, I'm kind of lost for words a little bit. I'll let Blue get all the nice bits, and then we'll do a rev off.
It's Friday. Thank God, little homie, it's Friday. Let me get it on a Friday. Thank God, little homie, it's Friday. Yeah.
Right, as promised, they're all lined up, so let's rev them off. Obviously not the S-Class, but even though we got it lined up there, we know how that sounds, it's a diesel. So let's pick up the first key, which is the GT3 RS. I need to get this wrapped and change to the blue color. But let's take this over to the car. So follow me over, Blue. Okay. Let's get the next one. Hope you thought that sounded good. Let's get the 911 Carrera T. No matching Porsche key on this one, but not too big a deal. Let's head over. I'm heading to the wrong Porsche. Blue, head around the back. And 911 Carrera T down. I almost think that one sounds better than the GT3 RS, but only when you rev it. When that thing is on track and you're going full whack, it's screaming, so it does sound amazing. Next, it's up, is the Portofino. We know how this one sounds, don't we?
It's very good.
That one does sound good, really, really good. And now probably the one that you've all been waiting for. Let's take the Hurricane Performante and rev it up.
This one's vicious.
This one's crazy. After this one, we need to leave before we get told to leave.
I might back up a little further than I have.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It's Friday. Thank God, little homie, it's Friday.
Alright guys, there you have it. There is the video. Let me know in the comments which one sounds the best. Which one's your choice? If you had to pick between all of these, which one would be your choice? You can add the S-Class in if you want to. I know that's on the side. But I hope you've enjoyed that video. Remember to like, subscribe, do all the other bits, and I'll be back with some crazy content soon. Bye.